Hi, my name is Daniel Gruesso. I'm the product manager for the source code group in the create stage of the DevOps lifecycle. And today I want to share with you the kickoff for GitLab release 13.4, which will be shipping on the 22nd of September. So let's get right to it. The first thing we're going to work on is going to be adding a dedicated reviewer section to merge requests. So today, assigning a merge request for review is largely done by using the assignee field as a proxy for our reviewer. And what we want to do is we want to have a discrete field for reviewers, and that will basically have a couple of benefits. The largest one being that as an approver or reviewer, I will already know who has been giving feedback, and there's not going to be duplicate effort of somebody else coming in and giving the same feedback. But more importantly, if you are a peer or if you are an author who has not interacted with this merge request in some time, you will immediately know who's responsible to give you feedback on it, and you can reach out to that person directly. So largely in the same manner, in the same pattern that we use with assignees, you will have a drop-down where you can select more or one users here to give you feedback on your merge request. So very excited about this one. And the second one ties in directly with the first one. The second thing is displaying approval rules that match a given reviewer. So if your merge request or your project has certain rules where certain groups or certain users have to approve your changes, knowing who those users are is going to be important at the time of selecting a reviewer, because you want to select a reviewer that is going to be able to fulfill those rules and give you the approvals you need to merge that code. So on the dropdown, alongside the name of the user, we're going to display the information of the approval rule that is linked to that user. And hopefully this will make the process of selecting a user to review your merge request much simpler. The next thing that we're going to work on is going to be an improvement to multi-line merge request comments. So right now, as you may know, you are able to comment on multiple lines of the diff in the merge request. And we do this by clicking on the drop-down and selecting the first line that comment should start over. So we want to make that easier, and the pattern that we want to use here is going to be a click and drag approach, where you can click on the first line where your comment should start and drag to the last line where your comment will end. And that will make it easier to use and more friendly. The next thing that we're going to work on is going to be updating Auto DevOps to support code intelligence. So recently, we shipped the code intelligence feature that works natively in GitLab with no additional tools needed. And all you need to do is add a job to your GitLab.ci.yaml file. If you're a user of Auto DevOps, you're going to be able to take advantage of code intelligence if you're using the Go language. That's where we're starting with, since it's the else if indexer that it's kind of ready to go and has been tried and tested. So for all of those projects that are using Auto DevOps and the Go language, you're going to be able to get that code intelligence right out of the box. So it's our first step to add support for Auto DevOps. As those indexers become more mature and we have more ready support for those languages, we'll be adding those to Auto DevOps as well. And the last thing that we're going to work on is going to be automatically pruning unreferenced LFS objects of your repo. So when you are making changes to your files, there may be objects that get left behind that are not referenced by any part of your code or your repo. Right now, those LFS objects have to be cleaned manually, and what we want to do is we want to do that automatically for users so that you are using your resources and space in the most effective manner possible. So that's largely it for the features the main features we're going to be working on. We're also going to be working on a bunch of improvements for the performance of merge requests. So some of the things that we're going to work on there should give you a speeder experience, and we're going to make those things more lightweight and faster to use. So that's it for the release 13.4 of GitLab. As always, your feedback is welcome. Please reach out. and we'll see you on the next one. Bye.